There have been many expectations of life in campus, and of course to those people who have not gotten that privilege of stepping their feet maybe in campus. So yes, this is AGR News Kenya, and I'm your host Edwin Mokaya. So I'm introducing a guest today in our studio. So without much ado, let me introduce him. Yes, welcome to our studios once again.
Thank you so much, Mokaya.
Yeah. So how have you been? How is the journey? Where you came from?
The journey has been okay. Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah. Who are you?
Well, my name is Nick Ongeso. I'm a student. Actually, I'm a final year student at Rongo University. I think we're finishing. We are doing our final examinations, and then to Malaysia 20
Yeah. So like you're still a student. Let's say that.
Student. Let me say that.
And answers, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rongo University. So when did you join Rongo University?
Rongo University I joined back then in 2016. Yeah, it was in September. Yeah.
Which course were you taking?
I was enrolled in communication and journalism course. Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So like I'm talking one-on-one with a journalist.
With a journalist, yeah.
I guess that is nice. Eh? Yeah. So actually, all we're gonna talk today is campus. You know, the expectations out there that those students maybe are in Form 4 or maybe are young to join in campus. You know how life in campus is. Generally, how is it?
Well, when still back in high school, we had so many stereotypes about. We were being told things that I think, according to me, they do not. I think they were just telling us to work hard, so that's enrolled in. But life in campus generally is complicated.
So very complicated.
Some of the things
that we are being told by the teachers.
We have been told like life is good. Like you get to choose when you want to go to class. You choose what you want to do with your life. Like basically, it's all about you making the decisions. And then now the freedom part. Like you're being told you'll get so many women. You'll get like there are so many things that you're being told. But ukifika vitu kwa ground is quite different.
And there's this thing, by the way. I'm a victim of the same. We are being told like when you go to campus, avoid seducing these ladies here in school. They don't know even to bath. Then in campus you have special and beautiful ladies. They come to you themselves. So
like these are the things that like the moment you step you'll step in campus, it's becoming. But if I tell you the all of us there was no lady and no lady ever approached me. So these are just stereotypes that are being
you were not approached, but you approached many
very many. In fact, I can't even remember the number. There were so many. Your first year, you will not approach a lady in class. So like these wametoka nyumbani, they have been preached to, they have been given advice. Men, like very many women, they are being told that ukienda campus, men are bad. They and that. So when they come, approaching them, watakuwa wanaona wewe ni mtu mbaya. Like your intentions are not good. So they will not see that opportunity for you to meet them. So you but kuna wale wenye wanaendanga hawabatishi waenda mara that na washapata. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the studies part. How do you compare maybe between high school studies and campus studies? You are being told like there you can even stop going to classes.
True.
Then maybe perhaps you go do your exams at long last, maybe some 2 weeks. Do exams, you start preparing, you do your exams. So that.
Well, in general, once you've been allocated a unit, so that unit, the moment it reaches the end of the semester, you do the exam. That unit, like you'll not meet that unit later, like in your studies. But for other courses, like medicine, you have when you're concentrating maybe in a unit, that unit will occur like back in high school. For example, mathematics will get in Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. But now in campus, for my course, when you do a certain unit, you even nayo. pressure mingi because you can have like 3 pages or 4 pages. Yeah. So like going through the notes is not a compared to now high school where you have to read and read and read, get a D. Investigating a D.
So let's say the like units you were done with maybe first semester you dispose them.
Yeah. Once you measure some of those the when you now go back to books and look for the notes, but once you're done with that unit, you're done.
By the way, which was your former high school?
Well, I went to certain Service Boys High School.
Yeah.
For accounting.
And my question is editor. So how do you compare studies? Which one are you training much? Maybe in high school or here in campus?
You know, the abilities, like there's something you have to partner from the education part. School, yeah, it just food education. These are the things where curricular, but not survive, balance, at least will and at least reading. So I'll say in campus about it's training compared to
high school.
Yeah.
And that sounds a little different with what people know mentally. You know, the very mentality people have, like, because there's nothing deeper there. Is that you go there, you do your exams, in fact, there's no need of attending lectures. So,
you know, like, it depends now with the lecturers that people have. You can find some lecturers that students are given that freedom. They have so much freedom because now if classes are not allocated, that means it's party after party. Like compared to, like, for me, I've been having so many classes, so many lessons. So when it comes to that freedom, yes, freedom is there. We can't like hatuwezi kataa kuwa freedom hakuna university. Yes, there's a lot of freedom and freedom to do anything you want. But now comparing now to like hivyo kusoma, so it will depend with how your lecturers conduct their lessons. Yeah, if you have lessons like every day, that means these are the things you'll have to do them over the weekend, and that's limited time.
So let's shift from the education part. Okay, there's this notion people have, like, campus, maybe let me say campus students, they got money. When someone sees you, oh, you're a campus student?
Iliomoka.
How about that?
You know, like in campus, that's why I told you when you are in high school, like most of the time you depend mostly for school. But when you come campus, now you have, unless now unaishi kwa school hostels. Na bado ukiishi kwa school hostels, you must going now to the area, you must pay for your meals. So mwanafunzi wa campus kuwa na pesa, I think pesa wanakuanga nayo ni ile for upkeep. Unless now you get this one coming from wale materials, of course you can't in campus. Kuna wale people they have money, they use it rati, na kwa si shida. Bora tu ametoa toilet yake msena aone hivi, and then hivyo, and you know that's the kind of life when watu wanasemanga now life is good. Women and alcohol, hizo zote zina go back now to yeah.
And by the way, so personally wewe, you said you finalist, right?
Yeah, I'm a finalist.
Okay, you done. Let's say you done with the
844. Yeah.
So during your time, since first year, second year, third year, fourth year, money or not? Kuna ile pesa achana ya matumizi ya chakula, unaenda
ile extra.
Yeah.
No, so you know, like for me, let me answer from my own part. Mimi, the money that I used to have, it was from some businesses that I used to run. Unajua lazima you at least get something. It's gonna depend to your parents, everything they're giving you. So me personally, I used to have, let me say, some little pocket change. I can't say that I used to have money, but at least it can sustain personally. Yeah, that's what I can say about that part.
What were you selling? Drugs, maybe?
Not really. Like I used to run a bit at like my hometown. So every now and then, like every day, I used to communicate with the person that I had left in charge. So he used to give me, at least we had agreed a day, if the deal goes well, this is the amount of money that is supposed to deposit into my account. If supposed to deposit into my account. So at least I used to have some businesses kidogo ile inazani apart from the money that I was being given by my parents. Yeah.
So tuseme hizo pesa zingine tu club nini kukunya it was the order of the day.
Not really. Like
I didn't used
to go to clubs like hivyo nini. Mimi I used to go to maybe birthday parties if I'm invited, and then I get to celebrate with my friends with their lakini ile kwenda ati party after party, you are going every Friday to drink, not really. Yeah.
But that's true, because when I look at you, I see someone who had money.
No, I want to differ with you. Yes, I like pesa ilikuwa na pesa bado iko, but sasa comparing haiko vile. You know with the kind of pressure that nenda kwa nje. Unajua COVID ilikuja, and then all our businesses were affected.
Yeah, sure.
So I would say pesa yenye ilikuwa hiyo time, yes, it was much higher compared to right now. But we're still here surviving.
Okay, about campus life, still there. Relationships is the order of the day on campus.
Yeah.
And about on your side?
For me, the relationship to work. Had not series of ladies. Yeah. Let me say I've had let me say 3 exes since I joined campus, and I would say that those are many ladies. You know, shit happens on the way. Like unajua campus, unapata dem, and then you bado hauna experience. You know, like most of the questions that me wanaulizwa, I wouldn't say who, but wanaulizwa most of the time. Saizi when you're in campus, wewe hauna pesa, and then your lady doesn't have money. Ni kitu gani share? So when I was asked that question, it really hit me so hard, because I didn't have an answer for that. Because when you reflect back to the previous relationships that I've had, now it was true. Kitu yenye nakwanga campus, mostly it's all about sex. You know, kwa our parents keep things, so unapata constant. Yeah. So mimi personally say mimi sijakuwa kwa so many relationships. I've been in 3 relationships since I joined first year. Yeah.
So 3 exes. So are you dating right now?
Right now, yeah. I've seen someone.
Someone from campus?
Yeah, someone from campus.
Okay, so for the 4 ladies, let me call them. Okay, 3 exes, and then one.
And then one. Yeah, exactly. Those are 4.
Did they? One of them approached you, or all the ladies you just approached them and proposed to them? Maybe you wanna have something.
Unajua, like ladies have been brought up in such a way that they don't do the shot. Like they don't shoot the shot. Like they must approach it, one of them cheap. You know. So like most of the ladies that have dated for me, I make that effort. I go and approach a lady, tupata stop na tena. Akikubali kwambia yes, you can try this, tunaweza jaribu, then well and good. So for me, I've been doing it. Nenda na approach them na ambia ni aje unaje, kama yeye kwambia uwezi mzee bro, unajihimu na tazama.
So ushapata hizo mara mingi?
Hizo wezi kosa bwana.
Mastop kadhaa
zote zinakuja from left, center and right, zote zinakutandika. But you know sir, like we are men, we are taught ukikataliwa you at least move on. No, we don't be square hapo nalia ati nilijaribu sipatangi. Hapana, kuna ule mmoja wako mwenye Mungu alikundia, alisema tu bwana, hii nitakupatia miji akimaliza campus.
Now you have all these things going, you're done with the let's say the campus life. You have the real life now outside there.
True.
How have you planned about it?
Well, that's the pressure that I'm in right now. You know, like before nitoke nyumbani, I overheard my mom saying that hii kijana wacha amalize tuachane na yeye. So it really hit me so hard that I knew I was finishing school. And now hizi ma responsibilities zinakuja kuniandama. And you know, so that kind of pressure from your parents, from your siblings, from the government, let me say from the society at large, that huyu akimaliza shule alienda campus, you are expected to be someone in life. So that's the kind of pressure that I'm dealing with it right now. Yeah.
Okay, what are your expectations? You know, someone can expect like maybe after this, maybe I'll get something, you know, my business maybe, okay, you said like perhaps it went down a little because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So there are those expectations maybe you may be having, how you're gonna cope up with real life out there. You know, you got a lady also, she needs to be fed, you are a man.
True.
Yeah. So what are the expectations?
Well, for me the expectation is that once I'm done, like fully done, I'll want to get a good job. Most of people say that you must know someone for you to get a job.
Yeah.
So for me, like my expectation is to get a good job, to also have my own business, an empire. Let me say an empire. Yes, I have a business, like that one is small, so I want to go an empire in at least it can cater for my responsibilities. But the most important thing is at least to be someone important in life.
Are you assured of getting a job?
With this kind of economy and knowing someone, well, I'll say yes. I'll say yes because I know I've done my part, and I'll continue doing my part. I'm sure I'll get a job.
Okay.
I'm sure, and I'm praying to the Almighty that I get one. Yeah, without going through the back doors or paying someone to get a job, but I'm sure I'll get a job.
Yeah, on winding up, okay, I guess there's someone maybe who has never gone to campus, or he or she really feels like, what does campus life looks like, or does it entail, you know? How can you advise them? You know, there's some fourth years, maybe last year's Form 4s, they are joining various campuses. Maybe this COVID-19 had spoiled everything, but I guess they will, maybe January they will, yeah?
True.
Others are learning online. So what can you tell them?
Well, I'll tell them that university, like it's a good place to be, so long as you know when you are back in high school, you are being told that the transition from high school to university, that bridge is the one which builds our life. You know, like you can agree with me that the friends that you had back then in high school, the one that did not merit to join university, most of them, let me say some of them, not most, some of them that didn't merit to join university, they are somewhere, maybe their dreams were shattered. But now the ones that made it to campus, at least now the society considers them, at least they have made it in life. But I want to tell each and everyone outside there, joining university is not, it doesn't mean that your life now you'll be at Usha succeed. No, it's now the beginning of life. You know, it teaches us so many things that enye tutaishi after now campus. You know, there's life after campus. Hii ni kama ile tu ni it teaches you what you'll utapatana nayo huko nje. So I'll tell those people who have not joined, wenye bado angali high school wanasoma, to work hard wa join universities. Wenye bado wenye wana anticipate kujoin, mazee, let them come na wajue wakijoin university kuna vitu zenye wenyewe, yani like their parents won't be there. Let me say their friends ni watakuanga nao most of the time. So wasifuate mkondo ya ati mtu fulani anafanya kitu fulani acha mimi nifanye. Hapana, just be you. I'll tell them just be them. Yeah, na life itakuwa mzuri campus, they'll finish. Of course watamaliza. Hata mimi nimemaliza. Hivyo years imekuwa kidogo. But watamaliza, and then the society bado itakuwa imeongojea huko nje. Yeah, so university is a good place to be. So let them join.
Okay, before I wind up, just one question. How do you see yourself the moment you joined campus? You said 2016.
Yeah.
This 2020, How do you see? Have you moved some steps from where you were maybe in 2016? How has campus maybe helped you?
Well, for me, campus has really shaped my life. I'll say it has shaped my life simply because when I joined campus, I was that small innocent boy who didn't know so many things. I was just like I was just from like nimetoka nyumbani, and then your expectations are up there, and then you come and get my reality iko hapa. So now cutting up between your expectations and the reality, at least there are so many things you learn in between. So me personally, the university life has really shaped me. I used to do so many things when nilikuwa nikifanya huko hivyo nyuma, and then right now, you know, when you're growing up, zina zikifade away, you meet different people when you're gonna different characteristics hivyo nini, and then you grow up together, you see. So for me it has really shaped my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today in our studio in this program.
I'm humbled.
Oh, thank you. So I guess maybe you're a Form 4 leaver who is aspiring to join any campus, maybe in Kenya or outside country. That's all about life in campus. You can also follow us Facebook, Habakusi Global Radio, YouTube, we're there also, AGR News Kenya, in Twitter, in Instagram. You can go there, you can follow us also. I'm your host, Edwin Mukaya, and thank you for joining us today. Till next time. I guess we shall be bringing so many series on campus life, so keep tuned.